What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to Introvert Rockstars podcast by Dexter Williams. Let's go.
Listen to this.
Do you know what happens after your funeral? In a few short hours, the crying will die down, and your family are going to start making arrangements to feed your relatives and your friends. Some of your relatives are going to be discussing current events as they eat in Shima, Chihuahua, and Sebi. And some people will call your family to tell them that they can't make it in person because of some emergency. Other people are going to start making travel arrangements to go back to their own homes because life is just too short. And someone in your family is going to start arguing that they contributed more financially than others did. Eventually, the crowd is going to go their separate ways. And every once in a while, your cell phone would ring from people that didn't realize that you had died. In a few days, your children will go back to work. Your employer will begin to search for your replacement. There will be new elections, new scandals, and the traffic on Great East Road will be the same. The Zambia national soccer team will play their games just as planned. In 6 months, your spouse will be watching a comedy on DSTV, and she'll start laughing. The first anniversary of your passing will be celebrated in a grand manner. You will be forgotten at an astonishing pace. Everyone's life will go back to normal. But in a blink of an eye, years are going to have gone by. There will be very few people left to remember you. Now tell me, if people will forget you so easily, then who are you living your life for? You spend your whole life worrying what people think about you. They don't, and they won't. Live your life for you.
What's poppin'? What's poppin', man? I hope y'all had a good motherfucking Wednesday, man. My day was long as hell. You probably can hear it in my voice, but it was a good day. A new chapter in my life, but it was a good day. Like I say, right now, shout out to the people that's working overnight, the truck drivers, especially y'all, because like I say, I can relate. I can relate. I did that shit most of my adulthood, so I know how it feels to be working those overnight shifts. And then now it's cold, so you know it hits different. You gotta do a lot to motivate yourself, but the best thing about trucking, man, like the older you get, man, you take breaks here and there if you have to, but you grow to love it, and it grows on you. And it's really like driving a car. Once you're used to it, it's really like driving a car. Shout out to the nurses, man, that's working overnight, helping people, saving lives, stuff like that. Shout out to the people that's working, like you got a simple job. You're working at a fast food place. You're working at Walmart, pushing the carts. Any job, man, like stay with it, stick with it. Find a reason to fall in love with. Like I always say, use that job to fund your passion. Use that job. Don't get caught up in the politics. Don't get caught up in the gossip. Man, let them have that shit. Let them have that shit. Let the people that's miserable have that shit. You don't have time for that misery. Or you trying to work, make your money, and put that shit into your profit? And man, I'm gonna tell y'all all about my day and what I got going on in my life because this a real podcast, and I like to be very honest about things that's going on in my life. Because I don't want to make it seem like everything. Oh man, it's nah. Like sometimes we handling business, sometimes we chilling with family, sometimes it's all the way around. Like today. Um, what did I do today? Oh yeah, I got a last minute bus ticket to Georgia today. I got a new trucking gig. They gonna pay me more money, and the best thing about this one is I'm only in the South. I'm just in the South, and well, I think I gotta go to Chicago to go get a trailer or something like that. But other than that, after that, like I'm just in the South. That's it, and that's what I always wanted. That's what I always wanted, just to be in the South, and I can go home when I want to go home, shit like that. And after, like I say, man, with trucking, when you drive so many years, over, I'm gonna say 2 to 3. I'm gonna say 3. And like let's say you're working for a company or something. Um, man, look, you know how to negotiate. You know how to get what you want out of a company, man. And that's the best thing. Like a lot of people don't know this, but around April, the rates and stuff start messing up with trucking. So like a lot of owner operators had to sell their trucks. A lot of them had to go put their trucks under a company because like the rates was messed up and stuff like that. So yeah, times are changing, man. Like if you get your own truck, hey, just make sure you got a guarantee. Just make sure you know what you're doing once you get that truck, cause that's like buying a truck is like buying a house. Buying your own truck is like buying a house. And me, I don't think I have because once you buy a truck, you gotta put like your focus has to go into that truck. You know, and I want my focus to be into classic cars and photography. That's it. So it's nothing for me to drive for a company. Longest everything I negotiate falls through, we good. We good. And that's why this morning I hopped on the bus. Like I say, man, mega bus, man, $70. If you got last minute, because the closer it is to your flight, the more money you got to pay. So, man, look, mega bus, cheap. $70 to get here, and just got to Atlanta, Georgia. Got me a truck. I got me a Volvo. It's crazy. It's my first time driving a Volvo. I'm always Freightliner, 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 but you adjust. You adjust with it, and that's the best thing about trucking, man. And it's so crazy, man, because I'm so happy because it's just something about this road, man. And until you experience it, you got some people that just don't like the road. I had a guy who drove from North Carolina to Arizona, and he complained the whole way. Like he cried the whole way. But I tried to tell him. I said, bro, it's 22, 23-year-old girls who are truck drivers now, bro. Like you can't be crying, bro. Like if you in shape, whatever, sitting down, that ain't gonna make you sore or hurt you, bro. Like you just sitting down. But like I say, it's not for everybody. But mostly now, you look on TikTok, put in women truck drivers. Go to Facebook, go to Instagram, bro. A lot of the it used to be more men than women. I'm gonna say, you know, niggas statistics. I'm gonna say 50-50. It's 50-50 now, bro. These women are not afraid to work. They're not afraid to drive. They're not afraid to make that money. And shout out to them. And shout out to my fellas, man, who just getting their CDL, who just, bruh, this shit. I'm telling you, last week somebody hit my car. So like right now, my car is in the shop, and I said, look, I can't just sit around. Let me get in the truck and see. That's the beauty of having a backup plan. That's the beauty of having a trade in something. You can do gig work all you want, but what's gonna happen if somebody hit your car? and you got to put it in the shop. Like, what you gonna do? You go sit there. You go sit there and wait for your car. They tell you, oh, it'll take like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, shit like that. What you gonna do? You go sit there. Yeah, you got money saved, but you ain't got no money coming in. So when you got a trade, man, you can do what you want. You can go back to the trucks, and then when your car are ready, you can go back to your car, or you can do both. That's the thing about having a trade, man. And it don't gotta be trucking. It can be like I say, plumber, engineer, everything people need. Just search up things that's in high demand when it comes to work, and get a certification in that shit, man. You know that CDL, bro. That shit just hits different. It hits different, bro. And when you find your lane in trucking, I'm telling you, can't nobody tell you, oh, you can't make this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And like I say, bro, this life all about learning. So don't don't be afraid of new stuff. Don't be afraid of. Look, man, I've been driving. I haven't worked for someone since. I had a little gig in New Orleans just now, but that was like to this one called. But like for real, I haven't worked for anyone since what fucking February. You know, I've been just doing Uber Lyft, and yeah, I got money saved up and stuff. But when you get comfortable and you just sitting down chilling, man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And we got certification. Hey, you want to keep that shit like you want to keep your skills good. You want to keep your skills fresh and good. And if some good numbers call, if a good job call, hey, take that shit. More money. More money. And I'm so happy, man, just to be on the road. Like, it's nothing like your own peace, man. And I was talking to somebody about that today. It's nothing about being in your own space, you know. Yeah, I know like going home, going to your spot, but you still around people. When you in these trucks, bro, it's like a balance. It's like, yeah, you can hang with those people. You gotta be around people when you at home. But on this road, man, when you by yourself and you got time to think, you got time to plot, you got time to strategize, you got time to, bruh, that shit just hits different. It hits different. And imagine, I've been like that since I was 23, 24. So that's why I'm telling you guys, like, I know myself, because I spent so much time with myself. That's why, like, nothing embarrasses me. That's why when I moved from Arizona, I wasn't afraid to make a video about it because, like the title of this thing is, I'm living my life for me. At the end of the day, I'm living this life for me. I have to be okay with myself. I can't worry about if somebody else go, I wonder if they go say something about me if I move from Arizona. Man, I can't worry about that. I cannot worry about that. You gotta live this life for yourself, man. And when you spend time to yourself, you understand that, and then that's why I say don't be out here rushing to get in relationships, man, if you haven't spent that real time with yourself. You have to spend that real time with yourself, man, because when you do that, your confidence go up. Like, your confidence just will go up naturally. Because you gonna know the things you like, you gonna know the things you dislike, you gonna know what you want to put up with. You gonna know, man. Look, I came back home to Louisiana. I said, look, anybody stressed out? Oh, I'm gonna tell you, it's so crazy how me and my father the same way. You know, we go to his house. Like I think I go like on like every other Saturday or sometimes Sunday, and he got like this gate. He got like a mop bucket outside the gate, and he got a sign that says, "Leave all your problems at the gate." He said, and it says, when you leave out the gate, pick up your feelings and all that stuff. And I'm like, damn, that shit's so real, bro. It's so real. Like, in this life, man, you don't want people around you who always miserable, who always in their feelings, we don't have time for that shit. We gotta, man, at some point we gotta be warriors. We gotta be warriors. Like, we know it's gonna be problems in life. We know that. So it's best to find those solutions, man, because at a certain age, man, look, a nigga ain't trying to sit up and hear your problems all day. Everybody got something going on in their life. Everybody got something going on in their life, you know? So that's the best thing about this trucking, man. Like, you get to really learn who you are as a man by yourself. And like I say, imagine me 24 through 32, just by, like, most of the time by myself. I learn who I am. I learn the things I love in life, and nobody can get in the way of that. Can't no relationship get in the way of that. Nothing. Can't no woman come into my life and say, "Oh no, you can't hang with your family. Oh no, you can't live around your girl." You can't let that happen, man. You cannot let a woman control your life. You know, you cannot let that shit happen. So, but we gonna get into it, man. And bro, I'm gonna be honest with this. My fucking Lakers, man, we gotta do something. My Lakers gotta do something, bro. Cause every game we lose, people just talk trash, like, cause they hate us, cause we used to win a lot. But my Lakers, we have to do something this season, man. So if you're a Laker fan, hey, I feel your pain. It's hard to watch us sometimes. You just shake your head, cause I remember the good days where you should just go to sleep watching TNT, because Lakers play at 10:30, Central Time, because they on the West Coast, and we used to just be winning, beating everybody. Now it's just like, after the championship, it's like, damn, man, like, what the fuck? But we're gonna get better, man. And the title of this video is "Live Life for Yourself." It's very, very, very important, man, to live this life for yourself. Because if you don't, you gonna waste a lot of time, and you gonna have a lot of regrets when you don't live it for yourself. You gonna have a lot of regrets, man. You gonna look back on your life and say, damn, I should have been doing this. I should have listened to my first instinct. I should have did this. But the whole time you like, what if people think that, man, look, you gotta live this life for yourself. For instance, man, look, when I know it's time for me to hit the road, I'm hitting the road. I don't care. I can make my mind just adapt that quick. I can go from driving Lyft to Uber all year and get on a bus and come drive a truck, go to Chicago. I can adapt. And that's how you got to be in this world, man. You got to be able to adapt to change, because if you don't, you going to stay stuck in the past. You going to stay stuck trying to please people. Man, look, don't try to please people, man. When you live a life trying to please people, and for example, pleasing people, and people asking you something, and like you're not really speaking your mind, you're gonna have regrets, bro. You're gonna have a lot of regrets. In this world, you have to learn to speak your mind, because speaking your mind is gonna save you a whole lot of time. Whatever on your mind. I think this come as you get older. As you get older, I think you stop like caring, and like you just tell motherfuckers, hey, it is what it is. Like, hey, this how I feel, this what I need. Look, when jobs call me, oh, we talk about the pay. I want to talk about, like the home time, all that shit, because that's important too. But we talking about that pay, because if you notice, a lot of jobs, that's the last thing they want to discuss. I'm like, no, buddy. Let's talk about this home time, and let's talk about this pay. And we get those things on board, hey, we good. We good. You have to be assertive in this life, bro, especially as a man. You have to be, because if you don't, people go sense that you're not, and they go try to run circles around you. They go try to run circles around you. So in this life, man, you have to speak up for yourself. You have to speak your mind. Even if you're nervous and scared, and you like, what if this happens? What if this happens? Man, don't worry about that shit. Just say what you gotta say, because it's very important, because you ever held something in, and like the whole situation was over with, and you was like, fuck, I should have said something. Man, I should have said something. Yeah. Start saying something. Start listening to that feeling. That's why I love Patrice O'Neal, man, because Patrice O'Neal, when I heard his video, he was like, men be holding things in to save people's feelings and stuff. I'm like, no, man. When you feel that feeling in your gut, you say that. Say what you gotta say. It's gonna make you feel better. You go sleep better at night. You know, you have to live this life for yourself, man. Because if you don't, everybody go try to take advantage of you. Everybody go try to use you. And you go, the older you get, you ain't gonna know what you love. You ain't gonna know what things you like to do. You gonna be stuck in a relationship. Guess what? The whole relationship, you giving yourself to this woman, and you ain't doing shit for yourself. Why you think a lot of these guys who be married, they be like cheating on their girl? I'm not making an excuse for them, nothing like that. But guess what? Guess why? Because in the start relationship, they was doing everything, and they was doing everything no matter what. So in these days, you go turn into a tool to a chick. Like, they go turn you into this object. Oh, he automatically doing this. They go stop asking you to do something. They just go tell you to do something. But that's how they came into the relationship. But these days, man, look, you gotta demand what you want. You gotta say what you want. All that shit. You can't be out here being no Mr. Fix it all, Mr. Pay it all. Now, if that's what you want to do, cool. But don't complain about it. Don't complain about it. Why you think I always told y'all, man, about like these cars and these RVs that's on Facebook Marketplace, man? You know, if you wanna get you an RV, fix it up, and you just wanna travel the country, wanna work a job all winter, then travel in the summer, spring and summer, do that. Do what you wanna do in this life, man. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what unexpected gonna happen in your life, and year in, year out, you waiting, you waiting, you waiting. Man, you gotta live this life for yourself, and I mean that shit. I mean that shit. If you want to go to get a certification, do that, and you want to work all winter, and look, once you learned everything and like you put your time in, like you put your year, you put your 2 years in. Hey, on these jobs, tell these motherfuckers, look, I work uh fall, winter, and the summertime. I do my thing. I got my own passions where I make my own money. You know, you tell them that. If you want to just fucking work and just travel the country, or you want to get your passport, and you find a way to make that work for you, you find a way to make that benefit for you, and you do that. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. I'm telling you, and that's a lot of people's problem too. A lot of people wait for people to give them permission. Man, sometimes in life you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta break some rules. You gotta bend some rules. You gotta tell some people. That's how life is. Cause when you don't open your mouth to say something, or you don't just do something, people not gonna help you get where you want to get to. Most people not. You got some people that will. Like um my childhood friend, his family. When I first got into cars, man, look, uh they thought I was playing. But that same week, I found me a car on Facebook Marketplace, that 68 Mustang. And guess what? They went to, because I was on the road at the time, they went to Mississippi and got the car from me. Didn't charge me or nothing. They just wanted me to work on it with them. So I said, bet. They showed me like the basics and all that kind of shit, you know. But I wasn't scared to get in there and work with them, and I told them what I wanted. And that's how life works, man. You gotta tell motherfuckers what you want. You don't know what they'll do for you. You don't know what people will do for you until you open your mouth. Some of you stuck at a job and you ain't get a raise yet because guess what? You ain't say shit. You ain't opening your mouth. And you don't have options. See, when jobs know that you have options, man, they not gonna play with you. When jobs know you can make money without them and you can make it your way, they not gonna play with you. They not gonna play with you. So always have options. That's the thing that offset if you don't go to college. Always be skilled or be willing to learn, at different things. That's gonna substitute for not having that college degree. See, a lot of people be talking about it, man. A lot of people talking about I want this life. Man, sometimes in life, you just gotta stop talking. That's why I took a break like a while back because I was like, damn, everybody's just talking. If you just sit back and chill, everybody's just talking. That's it. I'm like, fuck. I got tired of my own fucking voice. I say, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up and do what I gotta do. A lot of people just talk and say they want this life, that life, but that talking just makes them feel comfortable. It just prolongs the procrastination. And I can't talk shit because I did that shit before. I did that before. But like the guy said in the video, man, look, when you die, man, people gonna mourn you for, you gonna have certain people in your life that's gonna always think about you every week. They gonna think of, like your mom, your brothers, uh, shit like that. Like my little cousin that died, I still think about her. My friend that OD'd, I still think about her, every week. See, you gonna have people like that, that just think about you like that. They gonna shed a tear every once in a while for you, shit like that, because, they really fuck with you like that. They really love you. But for the most part, man, the people you trying to be perfect for, the people you trying to like be accepted by, man, them motherfuckers ain't gonna care about you. They gonna be right back telling those jokes on Facebook. They gonna be right back fucking with these hoes. They gonna be right back doing what they do. They not gonna be worried about you. They not gonna be focused on you. So you gotta act like they don't even exist in this world, bruh. Man, I'm telling you, I used to be that way. I used to worry about what motherfuckers say. I used to worry about what people say. Oh, do I got the right shoes on? Man, sometimes I do shit on purpose. Sometimes I will put two different pair of shoes on and walk in the store. I do that shit on purpose, bruh. Because I've reached the point where I just don't give a fuck. And it feels so good. See, a part of me understands Kanye, but a part of me like, damn, like he everywhere. It's like, like he's saying shit that he don't have to say. But another part of me understands him because in this world, everybody is thinking something, but a lot of people don't say what they thinking. So to see somebody just saying what they thinking, even though a lot of people don't agree, it's still like, okay, like I get it. I get it. Like people, some people are tired of holding shit in, and trying to be perfect for this society or trying to, so I get it. Some shit I ain't agree with, like the George Floyd shit like that. Like he didn't even have to speak on that, you know. It was so fucking random. But, like I say, it is what it is. But I understand that a lot of people are just tired of biting their tongue. And in a way, you gotta be like that in life, bruh. Because if you go through life biting your tongue, that's gonna make you crazy. Because you really living life based on other people's opinions. Now, you don't want to go around talking down on people, fucking old people, saying crazy shit about, not shit like that, but you want to speak your mind. If you upset, you speak your mind. Somebody did something to you, speak your mind. They owe you some money, speak your mind. If you don't like this, say I don't like that. If you don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. That's how you have to be in this life, man. Because like I'm always bringing it back to, you have to live this life for yourself, man. You have to find out the things that you love, and you have to connect those dots. Okay, I gotta do this. Okay, I gotta get my CDL, get that money, do this, so I can get this. That's what you have to do in life. You have to connect your dots. Don't be out here. See, a lot of dudes in relationships, so they whole focus is the woman, and 10 years later they learn, damn, I did so much shit for her, she not even satisfied, and I'm not happy. That's why I say, bro, it's so important to take that time, take a few years to yourself, learn the things that you love to do, learn the foods that you like to eat, learn new shit, learn if you love art, if you love music, if you love to paint, you love to build shit, if you love antique shit, if you love, you love to travel, learn about yourself, man. You gotta make that shit fun. See, I'm about to get real. See, that's a whole different relationship right there. That's the I said life should be your first wife, and then the I'm gonna say it first too. The first relationship you should be in is with yourself. I'm gonna say that shit again. The first relationship you should be in is with yourself. It's very important, bruh, because when you get in relationships, it's gonna expose who you really are. You can fake for man. I was faking for a while, faking like I was this nigga, but I was really an ain't shit nigga. That's really who I was, and over time, it exposed that because you can't hide who you really are. And when you get in a relationship, that shit really go show you who you are. And I was an ain't shit nigga. I was an ain't shit nigga. So when you have that relationship with yourself, man, you learn shit about yourself. You can admit your wrongs. You can admit your faults. So when you around chicks, they can't say nothing that can get to you. They can't say nothing that can make you feel some kind of way because you already had these talks with yourself. You already, your relationship so strong with yourself that, man, all she got to do is be there and bring peace and it's good. And it's good, man. Your first relationship should be with yourself. Before you meet a girl, man, you got to have that. Because look, these women, and like I said, we love them to death. We love them. But they don't want to hear about you growing, you becoming a better man. Now, if you becoming a better man for them, oh yeah, they'll hear that. But they don't want to hear you becoming a better man for yourself. They don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, the world revolves around them and their world, and that's the way it is. Cause I got a daughter, so like I really understand it. I really understand it. And speaking of my daughter, I will be seeing my baby girl tomorrow. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I just got happy, man. I got happy, man. That's my baby, man. That's my princess. Like I say, she get whatever she want, and man. So I understand like why women feel the world revolves around them, and we cannot get mad at that shit. We can't get mad at that shit. So that's why I say before you take them serious and you be hopping in relationships, man, spend that time. Spend about. I'm gonna say a minimum. I'm gonna say 3. But the most I'm gonna say 5. Spend those years by yourself. And I'm not saying you can't date. I'm not saying you can't do whatever, meet girls, all that shit. Yeah, you can do all that, but you let them know, like, the relationship with yourself is like the strongest. Ain't nobody coming in between that. That's very important, man. That relationship with yourself, bro. Because when you get in a relationship, if you insecure, it's gonna come out. And you think that you got it under control, but it's gonna come out. You ever grab your girl phone and you saw she was watching porn? What would you do? What would you do? A lot of guys, oh man, I'll watch it with her. So what if, you're not really that dude, and I ain't gonna say that dude, whatever, but what if you open it up and you see, oh, she watching a certain kind of porn, and let's say you a black dude, she watching white dudes or some shit. Like, what are you gonna do? Is that gonna piss you off? Is that gonna, or are you gonna understand that a lot of women got fetishes? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get mad and like, go off? That's why I say, when you're in the relationship, bruh, that's your insecurities gonna come out. That's why I say when you by yourself, you got time to work on that shit. You got time to build yourself. And I wish I would have took that time earlier in my 20s, but I did it when I was like 27 through 32. Like currently. So it still worked out for me because can't no woman get in the way of what I got going on, because I'm living my life for me. I gotta live my life for me because guess what? My daughter gets older, she gotta have something from her daddy. Her dad gotta leave something. Like her dad gotta leave something for her. And shout out to my family, man, for buying that land, bro. Like that was that was so smart. And I wasn't down here, but now I'm paying on the land because I'm about to build something on it. And it's just great to have a family that did that, bro. It's great to have a family that did that. And it's so important, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, buying land is important. I know this shit everywhere, but fuck it. It's a podcast. Buying land is important, man. So if you got family, I say do it with family. And like I said, if you got people you can trust, do it with them. Or if you don't, hey, find a way to do it by yourself. But I say family, bro, because that's gonna keep the name alive in the family. That's gonna keep and something happens to you, somebody else can grab it and it's gonna stay in the family. It's not just gonna be one person. See, don't get fooled when you hear people saying, "Oh, it's just me by myself." Man, that's a fool. That's a fool. Everybody has a team, bro. And you just gotta find the right people for your team. You gotta find the right people that can fit on your team. But first, even in friendship, even in business, you gotta have that relationship with yourself, because you can only fool yourself for so long. You can only fool people for so long before your insecurities show, before the real you start showing. Man, you so calm when you spend time by yourself. When you spend those 3 to 5 years to yourself, man, you so calm in situations. Man, you could lose a girl like, it might hurt for a day. Like, damn, she used to get the best head. She used to moan the best way. Like, god damn. But 1, 2, 3 days, you over that shit because guess what? You moving forward. You got things going on in life. You trying to build shit. You trying to buy some houses. You trying to buy some cars so you can resell. You trying to sell some art. You trying to fucking start your business. You got a lot of shit going on. So that's gonna keep you going forward. That's gonna keep you going forward. In life, you want to always be going forward. See, you 22, 24 right now. But we turn 32, you go see the people you went to high school with, you go see some people losing it. You go see some people they gave up. You go see, you want to keep moving forward. If you remember nothing I just said all night, remember this. Keep moving forward because y'all young right now. But once you start hitting them 30s, that's when things gonna start getting exposed to you more. You gonna see the people you grew up with. Some people went this way, some people going that way, some people, like I said, gave up. You want to keep moving forward. Keep moving. Like I say, you gonna have perfect days. Sometimes you gonna have days, you gonna have backtracks and shit like that. Hey, when you can, get back on, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And when you fail, don't give up. That's the best fucking teacher. When you fail, man, that's the best fucking teacher. Making mistakes is the best fucking teacher. Yeah, and you can learn from other people's mistakes too. But unfortunately, the best one is the mistakes. Or the almost mistakes. Man, I done made so many mistakes in my life. But I done made some great things too. For every 4 mistakes I made, I did something great. Like when I was 23, I decided to go to truck driving school and get my CDL. The best thing I ever fucking did. The best thing, because now it's like second nature to me. Now, I can do other things, come back to it. I can do all kind of stuff. I can use this to pay for other things. Like, that was the best thing I did in my life. I almost got married, but I didn't. I called it off. And it's one of the best decisions I made in my life again, because after that, I got to see what the world was really like, this country. And for me to travel to all these states and live in a lot of different states, it just made me like, now change is nothing to me. I can adjust like a snap of a finger, I can go with whatever flow it is out there. It don't take me long to adjust to change. And that's what I like about myself. And that's the people that's going to keep evolving as time go. And another thing, remember this, you want to always be able to adjust to change. Yeah, change might be hard, scary, all that shit at first, but you will get used to it. You will, and then that's the way you're going to keep evolving. While some people falling off and some people staying stuck, you going to be steady evolving because you adjusting to change. And man, live this life for yourself. Do what you want to do in this life. Do what you have to do so you can live the life that you want to live. You know, don't don't worry about people if they're going to accept you or not. Sometimes even your parents, like, sometimes you got to believe in yourself so strong that your parents going to be mad at you for a little while because you choosing a different path in your life. That's okay. That's okay. They will understand later. But you got to have a belief in yourself. That's another thing too, man. Y'all have to start believing in yourselves, man. Stop putting all your beliefs into YouTubers and start believing in yourself. Start talking to yourself better. Stop talking down on yourself. Believe in yourself, man. You're going to have people mad at you and saying, oh, you should be doing this. You should do. Nah, but that belief in yourself is going to carry you. Yeah, sometimes you're going to have doubts, but that's just normal. It's normal. But you gotta stick that shit out, man. You gotta stick it out. Live this life for yourself. Do what you have to do so you can live the life that you want to live. That's very important. So tonight y'all working, in the morning you gotta go to work. Hey, start thinking outside the box. What are you working for? What are you working towards? Write that down. Write that down. And that's going to give you the life that you need. You feel empty right now. You feel stuck. That's going to give you the life that you need. Why are you working this job? Where's your money going to? That's going to give you the life that you need. Especially now, it's winter time. A lot of people want to feel depressed. And now ask yourself why. Why am I doing this? What am I doing this for? Okay, I'm making money from this job. But what do I want to do with this money? What do I want to do in my life? And you write them things down. That's why I say, if you forgot, go get that journal, man. It's the best time. See, I don't like waiting till New Year's to start a resolution. I like going into the new year like already rolling. And that's how you got to be. You got to go in already rolling. So, hey, man, I got to get up tomorrow. I got to I got to get an inspection on this truck, and I got to get a new tire. And I'm hitting the road tomorrow, man, and I'm so happy. And this is a new journey. It's a new journey, man. And I'm adapting because I want to. And those are the people that keep evolving. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Do what you have to do so you can live the life that you want to live. And also, go get that journal. Go get that journal. Write every fucking night in that motherfucking journal. Every night. I don't care if it's 2 words one night. Write that shit down. Because that's going to be your therapist. And that costs $6.99 to get a journal. $7 for free. You going to start answering all your problems. So y'all have a good ass night, man. Stay safe at work. Be safe in the morning. Start loving your life. Good night.